What's up, Fire? Today we're doing a walkthrough of Easter Night, which is an indie horror game made by Rose and Shine Games about preparing for Easter until you hear something or someone in your shed. So, let's begin. Jack Wilson is an elderly man who once served as a priest in a small village church in the Lake Valley district. He left his clergy in 1988, but never lost his faith. On the contrary, it only grew stronger over time. Jack continued to strictly observe religious traditions, especially during the Easter holidays. After leaving the church, he chose a life of isolation. His house stands on the outskirts of the village, far from other people. Since then, he rarely been seen in public. Despite this advanced age, Jack remains physically active and surprisingly cheerful. Another Easter. I need to prepare for everything. Eggs first. Collect 10 eggs. Alright. Oh, a gun. Oh, I want that. Oh, I really do. Oh, look at that pump and everything. Just kind of makes me pumped. Ooh, a guitar. Ooh, that is... that is out of tune. Alright. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒍 𝑬𝒏𝒂𝒅. Alright, I'm done with it. Good. 𝒕𝒂𝒔, some paint, flour, and oh my, look at that knife. That's a real good knife. And a bowl. That's nice. Well, time to head out. Beautiful out here. Truly. Alright. So, this is my chicken coop, huh? Need some eggs. Were you guys sticking? When I was slacking. Chicken jockey. Alright. Collect 10 eggs. Alright. So far, we collected a couple. Now we got 8, 9, 10. Okay. Get carrots from the barn. Well, I'll see you guys later. Here's the chickens, eh? Ooh, look at this car! Darn! I drive around this. Yeah, gotta make sure it's locked. Alright, so, carrots. Paint eggs. Personally, I do like carrots. They're actually pretty good. What? What is this? Inspect. It's a rabbit. It's nice. Well, okay. So, paint eggs. Hold F to paint. Oh, look at that. Now that's a pretty looking egg. Oh. Okay. You know what? I might be an artist here. Okay. Untextured. Nice. Ooh, that's beautiful. Reminds me of a beach almost. Nice. Oh, carrots. Okay, so carrots. Oh, beautiful. Just cut that like it's nothing, just fish. You know, I used to work in like a fast food joint where we did sushi and stuff. Cutting that stuff like nothing, you know? All right. Carrots, take the flour, parable, mix. Okay, just stir that up. Stir it up real nice, all gooey and gushy like oatmeal. Alright, take the dough and bake. Nice. Alright, now we got the cake done. Fill the basket. Oh! That looks good. I am a baker or something. Alright, all done. What the hell's going on? I should check the coop. But I need a gun first. Finally, we get to use the gun. Right. I gotta figure out what that is. Oh, I don't like this. That chicken coop. No! Oh, this hurts. hurts. Oh. Someone's gonna have to pay, I swear. I feel it too. Oh, what's it? Don't know what that is. I don't want to. Oh. Hello? Yes, okay. Go to bed. Maybe it's, just a nightmare. Prepare the basket. Oh. Quite an afternoon it's been. Play. Even in hell, it's still out of tune. The Necrocom. Oh, that's great. I remember that. Whoa. Got the eggs still. That's nice. Take our arsenic. Pour that. Take our needles and insert the needle. Oh, that's nice. But let's try to see if I can do my finisher move. I don't remember that being open. Huh. Oh, I guess that's that. Right, that's got closed. Great. Look how cute it is. Oh, I think the door. Kind of almost want it myself, honestly. Oh, we have even the bottom half. Lovely. I can use that. Okay, so great. Mysterious killings continue for the 6th year in a row. Police have discovered the bodies of innocent children in a remote village within the Lake Valley district. This year, the maniac, known locally as Roger the Rabbit, has claimed the lives of 6 children and 1 priest. Once again, the bodies were found near the local church. Most of the victims were missing limbs, and autopsies revealed needles and poison in their intestines. Based on the extent of the injuries and the condition of the bodies, it could be concluded that the deaths were prolonged and extremely painful. The autopsy also confirmed that the victims died around April 16th, 1995, on Easter Day. This appears to be the killer's signature. This year, a local clergyman, Robert Pierce, was also amongst the victims. He was shot and decapitated. His head has not been found. The identity of the killer remains unknown. The only lead comes from local legends claim that the murderer operates in a rabbit costume, though no direct evidence supports this. The police investigation is ongoing. It could be any idiot entertainer in this rabbit suit for Easter. We've got plenty of those in this village, even though because of these incidences, the police recommend abandoning such costume 3 years ago. People still wear them. It makes the investigation much harder. These are difficult times, and the number of cases keeps growing every year. But we will find every last bastard, including your so-called Roger. Police Officer Douglas Turner in the interview with LVT. Well, I'm assuming the light offers the good option and then the bad option. I think it'd be best that we do the bad option. Are you sure? Yes. The series of brutal Easter killings have continued. This time, 8 children became victims of the sign remains the same. Needles found in the internal organs, poison in the bloodstream, missing limbs, and clear evidence of abuse. A horrifying sight, to be honest. However, not far from one of the crime scenes, a suspicious red pickup truck was discovered after crashing off the road. It appears the vehicle was traveling at high speed, judging by the extent of the damage. The driver was severely mangled, and his identity is currently being established. Most notably, an old rabbit costume, a handgun, and an axe were found in the truck. We believe this man was connected to the killings. It is possible he is so-called Roger the Rabbit. At the very least, we would like to believe so. It's hard to accept that this bastard could still be out there. Police Officer Douglas Turner and the interview with LBT. Right. New option. We're gonna try this one. Today we discovered the body of Jack Wilson. The old man had hanged himself in the attic of his home. The poor guy has been hanging there for quite some time before being found. A rabbit costume and a human skull were also discovered in the attic. We believe this is a significant piece of evidence in the case of the so-called Roger the Rabbit. Moreover, this year became the first in which Easter in our village passed without any murders. No one was harmed, no missing person reports, no bodies except for Jack Wilson. We have strong reasons to believe that he was the killer. Unfortunately, questioning the old man is no longer an option. Police Officer Douglas Turner and the interview with LBT. I just wanted to go around the whole house and see what's there. If there's anything I missed. The shed. We've already gone through here. Nothing to be interacted with, as far as I know. It's carrots, but we don't really interact with them the later. We got crops growing here, which is nice, but I can't seem to get past there, which kind of sucks. Nothing over here though. We got some wood logs and an axe, so we do have an axe. That's nice. Nothing over here, and nothing over here. Can't leave the gate. So that's kind of it. Alright, so I'd like to know, what if we get caught? Oh no. Alright, so you just go right back to the beginning. Now I would like to know, what if I go around the whole house, or just try to avoid him entirely? Oh, I got close. But now if I hug the wall, cut this corner, cut the corner, corner. I mean, it did a good job. I couldn't go to the resting though. Like I couldn't rest because I believe right around here you can hit rest. So I tried. So that was like the end of Easter night. And honestly, I like this game. It looked great. And honestly, the story was pretty decent. Now, I didn't really get the whole idea. Like there was a truck at one point. I don't know what the truck was about because we didn't have a truck as a car. So I could be wrong. I don't know. I really don't know. There's a piece that just feels like it needs to fully connect before I jump to conclusions. But this was honestly a pretty interesting game, and I liked it. Now, there were a couple of things that I did notice, such as details that didn't really need to be added. Like the car. I noticed the car, you can interact with the car, but you didn't really need to interact with it. And the gun was not really fully necessary. I feel like you didn't really need to use it, but it was still part of the game, which is fine, but I felt like the game could use a crouch. I don't know. I just feel like the game would have been nice to have that because there were situations that we did need to reach for things that were below us. So, I don't know, crouching would have been nice, but it didn't ruin the game all too much. And there were still pieces of the part of the story that I didn't fully get to connect, and I couldn't find any Easter eggs. Even running through it for the second time, I still could not find anything. Which kind of upset me, but this was still pretty fun. I enjoyed the game, and I'd highly recommend you to try it out. But this looks like the end. My name is 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂. Everything is said here. Love yourself and others, and I'll see you later.